Hey y'all. Well, this is in response to Mr. Alabama Headhunter. He put up a video of some flake knives and some uniface scrapers and some thumb scrapers and all kind of stuff. And he kind of put it up as a challenge. And Lord knows I got plenty of that stuff. I mean, there's stuff in this here box that I ain't even attempting to take out of there. I just grabbed a few of them that I kind of like, or that mean something to me. And here we'll do a few thumb scrapers and such. Let me back this thing out. That's just a little bit too close. There we go. Now if the doggone thing will focus, I'll be doing good. But that's just a uniface scraper there. And oops. Hey, Flintstone, I put me a towel down, buddy. There's another little uniface thumb scraper. Got a nice little channel running up through there where you can put your thumb. I'll run through these here kind of quick. I don't want to bore everybody with a bunch of little scrapers and that. Little thumb scraper with an engraver tip on it. This thing here is really something. I mean, this is Flint Ridge flint. You may not be able to tell that, but I don't guess this lighting here is the best there is. But here's a bifacial one. I don't know. It could have been. Yeah, it could have been a broken little knife or something. Here's a pretty good size one. Yeah, like Alabama Headhunter was saying, some of these ones that kind of look like girls and that, well, this one here looks like it thinned out quite a bit back in here. And it may have even had, it's broke right there on that end. Ancient break, but yeah, maybe. But it may have been hafted just like that. But here's another one. They all look about the same. And I don't know if I showed that one, but that's a big old hump back there. And here's some of my flake knives. I left one of the biggest ones there in the house. I don't know why, I guess it's old age or something. But I really like these flake knives. They're pretty cool. Here's a little bitty dark red one. I'm not sure if that's jasper or what it is, but that's pretty neat. Little one there, just a little bladelet. Here's some with some use wear on the edge of it, but it's only got it on one side. A lot of this brown flint that we find in the creeks down around here, about that color, but that's the actual color of it. It's just patinized to that brown color. But then one of my favorites, I found this on a site that usually produces some pretty old stuff. But it's just worked on that one edge. It's all flat over there. Just kind of touched up on the bottom. And we got a shaft scraper. And speaking of shaft scrapers, one of my favorite ones in all my cases is this one here I got from LT. This daggone piece of candy, man, I tell you what. This sucker is just bad to the bone. And it's just worked right around that one edge there. Little tiny bit right there. I love that piece right there. That thing is just too cool. Another one of my favorites. This was gifted to me by a buddy of mine. Found it right here in Ohio. Coshocton bird dropping flint. You guys may have seen this in a different video than this one. Here's another Coshocton piece. Got a little work on this edge over here. And then it's worked real well right up through there. Just to give you some idea. These are pretty good sized pieces now. That one there's it's 3 inches or so. Then I got this one here. Big old hornstone flake. Been touched all the way around on that thing. Nice graver tip on it. And uniface, of course. You guys probably see me find this one a few weeks ago down on the river with Crazy Flint. It's probably broke right on that end, but it's an ancient break. But it's just got a little bit of touch right on this side, on the back side. And most of the work's done over here. That's a pretty cool piece. Then to get to some tools. Little bi-pointed, I guess it's a bi-pointed knife. Got a pretty good stack on it. Worked around every edge. And a few flakes taken off the bottom, not many. And while we're on the subject of different stuff, I wanted to show this little drill. Well, I know it's not a hafted scraper. It could possibly be a Waller knife. Not sure. It's got a few flakes taken off that side there. A whole bunch of flakes taken off of that side right there. And the tip is just rounded off. There's nothing sharp about that thing at all. And the reason it looks kind of crazy, that's Horse Creek Flint there, or Horse Creek Church. Here's a piece that come out of Greene County, Ohio. But the only reason I brought this out, because it is a point or knife, is this uniface as could be on the one side. Got a little bit of touch on the edges, and that's it. And then Alabama Headhunter was talking about the purpose of hafted drills or hafted scrapers and drills could be this one here is probably either a drill or a hairpin. This thing here come out of Salamone River out in mid-Indiana. That's a pretty neat looking piece of it. I believe this is Burlington. But there's that. And that concludes our little discussion or show and tell or challenge or whatever you want to call it about scrapers and knives and bladelets and etc. etc. Well, Pestle Man, this is for you, buddy. I got the sorriest looking pepper plant you ever want to see. These things ain't but about 14 inches tall. And it surprises me that daggone plant still holds that pepper up. And there's my sage. I gotta get that transplanted into something a little bigger for winter time. I'm gonna take it inside and stick it under some grow lights. But I wanted to get out here in the sunlight, which I should have done the video out here. But I've been napping my butt off trying to get a decent looking point, and I'm gonna put this on here so you guys can critique it. It's amazing what you can do with a little bit better material. I feel sorry for Ken sending him all that junk that I've sent him, but I wound up buying a little bit of stuff. Let me know what you think. This daggone piece of Flint Ridge flint. But there's only one thing bad with this. I got a stack on its backside that I could not get off to save my life. It just had a real hard spot right in there. And when I was working this thing down, I had another one in the same spot, and I managed to get it off. But now I got down this far. This piece right here is probably 2 inches, maybe 2 1/4, 1 3/4 wide, and it was only about a 3 1/2 inch piece of flint, about 3/4 of an inch thick, and about 2 1/2, 3 inches wide. So I don't think I did too awful bad. Hopefully things will get better as I get a little more experience on it. Alright, well, thanks for looking, guys, and I appreciate all your comments and your views and that. And I reckon we will see you on the next round. Alright, talk to y'all later. Hope y'all finding good ones. Bye now.